Your WCBI First Alert AccuWeather forecast with meteorologist Trevor Birchett.
Certainly an active week of weather ahead for the next several days as we are monitoring not one, but two tropical systems that could bring impacts into our neck of the woods over the next several days. First off is Tropical Storm Marco. That's going to bring us the chance of some off and on showers for the first half of the week. I think Laura is going to impact our area a little bit more. That's why we have a little bit of a higher rain chance, 60 to 50% for Thursday and Friday, and some of those impacts could even last into the weekend. I've got your full tropical update in just a few seconds. I want to get you to your local forecast first. Overnight tonight, pretty comfortable, a really nice night, 70 degrees for the low, just a few high clouds passing through with a generally light easterly wind. Tomorrow, though, is where the tide begins to turn just a little bit. Marco is expected to approach southeastern Louisiana, and some of those extreme outer rain bands could make their way into our area through the day tomorrow. So chances for some showers and storms through the day, especially along and south of Highway 82. So this is not going to be an all-day rain event. Really, the showers are going to be rather brief, but keep the umbrella handy as you were out and about through the day on Monday. Temperature is going to stay close to 90, even with the chance for some showers and storms. Speaking of Marco, I told you it was approaching the area. It has actually just been downgraded from a hurricane to a tropical storm, and you can see why. You see how big it was about 6 hours ago? It's now kind of condensed itself just right there, and it's still pretty strong, but it's just not quite a hurricane. 70-mile-an-hour winds. Pressure is up just a little bit to 1,000 millibars. That's a sign of some gradual weakening. But really, the impact's going to stay the same. This thing is going to continue to the north and west, impact southeastern Louisiana tomorrow as a tropical storm, and then just kind of ride the coastline here. And that's going to be an issue because as it parallels the coastline, it's going to bring in some storm surge. So that's going to be a major issue for our friends down in southeastern Louisiana. Anywhere from 6 to 9 feet of surge south of Lafayette, 3 to 6 in other places. Over in Mississippi and Alabama for Gulfport, Mobile areas, generally 1 to 3 feet of surge, but once you get in those bays, it could be as high as 4 feet. So some major concerns down there. But really, the meat of Tropical Storm Marco is going to stay to the south of us. Not to say we can't see some showers and storms, but really no major impacts expected from Marco. Now, Laura is a different story. Laura is right now a tropical storm, winds of 65 miles an hour, so a little bit weaker than Marco, but not by much. And this thing has managed to stay just to the south of Cuba, which is going to help it to maintain its strength. And that's not good news for our friends along the coastline. It's going to continue to pass over Cuba, generally just to the south of it. But once it makes its way into the Gulf by late Monday into early Tuesday, it hits that warm water and it rapidly strengthens into a Category 1 hurricane by Tuesday night. It then makes a little bit of an eastward jog, strengthening even more to a Category 2 storm with winds of 105 miles an hour by Wednesday evening. And then after that, things are a little bit up in the air, to be honest with you. We really don't know exactly where this thing is going to make landfall. Could be eastern Texas, could be Louisiana, and then after that, the track, once it gets inland, is going to determine exactly how much in the way of impacts we see from Laura. Still expected to be a tropical storm with 45-mile-an-hour winds as it's to the west of us, but there are so many options with model runs. Notice how most of them are expecting a landfall in southwestern Louisiana and then the center to go through Arkansas. That would mean we get some rain, some gusty winds. Most of the heavy impacts stay off to the west. Some have it all the way over there, which means we don't see anything. Some have it right on top of us, which means we have a brief isolated tornado threat. So it really depends on exactly where this storm is going to go, and the models are just not having a good time deciding. Hopefully in the next couple of days we'll have a better forecast for you and a better idea of exactly what is going to happen. As for right now, we are going with the worst of the storm staying off to our west, the heaviest rain through Louisiana and Arkansas. Not to say we can't get an inch, 2 or 3 in our neck of the woods, but the heaviest rain as of now looks to stay off to our west. So here's the bottom line. Showers and storms Monday and Tuesday from Marco. Laura brings in the chance for some showers and storms Thursday and Friday. Right now, 1 to 3 inches of rain possible once all is said and done across the area, but it's going to depend on what track Laura ends up taking. And of course, we'll keep you updated through the week on any changes that are made. Here's a look at your AccuWeather 7-day forecast. Again, showers and storms for the next couple of days, better rain chances by the end of the week and even into the weekend. Highs overall staying close to 90. WCBI News at 10 continues after this. Stay with us.